Well, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing what they're supposed to be doing, staying safe, taking care of themselves, trying to build a legacy for themselves and their family. So, I'm going to comment on a movie that I watched on Netflix. And, I posted about it and made a comment about it, but I want to elaborate further on it. You know, I personally think that that movie was offensive because well, I'm just an old fashioned girl anyway. You know, things may not work out. If you do it the right way, if you have done it the right way and are trying to do it the right way and it doesn't work out, then I'm not talking to you. You know what I'm saying? If you have been in a long-term relationship or you were married and you're divorced and y'all were in a committed relationship for X amount of time, a long period of time, at least a year, okay? Then I'm not talking to you. Okay? So, it like I said, I'm an old fashioned girl. And this, the way the movie was set up, it was set up like kind of like he's just not that into you, like as what to expect, what you should do, how you should move on. And I'm just like, first of all, if you wasn't doing everything backwards to begin with and actually get to know who you was trying to be with, you know what I'm saying, then and kept your legs closed, have you ever thought about you wouldn't be a baby mama? I'm just saying. Because, I mean, the women that were on there, let me see. There's four of them on there. Yeah, every last one of them was stupid. Every last one of them, I take that back. Acted stupid to some extent at some point in time. The red bone, she got pregnant. And I mean, I'm sorry, with all the birth control that's out there now, I'm sorry. There's no reason for a woman to get pregnant anymore, as far as I'm concerned. If you get pregnant, you want to get pregnant you done got pregnant by your damn self, okay? They always say, well, I didn't get pregnant by myself. No, yeah, you did, bitch. Because of all the birth control that's out there for you to use without him, it's your fault. So the red bone, she got herself pregnant, not married. Then she turned around and said, I don't want you to marry me because I'm pregnant. Okay, wait a minute. That's fucking retarded. Because that's actually the motherfucker. Now, true enough, he did some stupid shit up front. He did. But he actually came back and tried to do the right thing, and your stupid ass didn't even let him. He's trying to make an honest woman out of you. That was dumb. The other one, whose man she still wanted to be with, and was ended up marrying somebody else. Now, first of all, if you would have told him to begin with that you would still want to be with him instead of acting like a bitch, he maybe wouldn't have married nobody else and been with nobody else if you would have just told him the truth. Because the way that girl was crying when she found out he was gonna marry somebody else, that bitch was hurt. But I'm just like, don't be you was a dumb bitch. I mean, have you ever thought about if you just tried to co-parent with this motherfucker? It never would have got out of control because she had a fucked up ass attitude. She was always getting an attitude with him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that shit. I don't even like the fucked up attitudes that was portrayed by most of these bitches in this fucking movie to begin with. The other chick, this motherfucker was in an abusive relationship. She turns around and leaves him, goes back with him, finds out he been cheating on her, then knocked up another bitch. Then while she with him, the short time she's with him, she turns around and gets pregnant by him. Fucking retarded. Fucking retarded. 3 out of 4 bitches in the movie was fucking retarded or either acted like, well, I take that back. All of them was. Because the other chick that actually was halfway trying to do things right, co-parent, this dude was trying to tell her, hey, I still want to be with you. She was like, nah. Then she started dating somebody else. you know, then she, she actually tried to do it right and introduce him, introduce him to, her new boyfriend to her son. This motherfucker called her boyfriend Uncle Mike. Okay, well, y'all are fucking and ain't a relationship. Your son does not need to be calling your boyfriend Uncle Mike. That's just fucking weird. You're like, how do I tell him? What the fuck you mean? How do you tell him? Just tell him. I don't. Then you gonna go to your ex-man to ask about your current man and how to tell him. That was fucking retarded too. It was damn near disrespectful. I would have been I would have been upset. So, I mean, that's what's grinding my gears. But I don't, I'm telling you, if you young ass bitches would stop doing everything out of order and do this like you're supposed to be doing this, you maybe wouldn't even be in the predicament that you was in. Was in, is in, or maybe still in. Because I will never understand how a woman would turn down a man that is trying to step up and do the right thing and make an honest woman out of you and say, don't just marry me because I'm pregnant. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck would he not just marry you because you're pregnant? Some things, like things happening like that. Now, to me, I can give you a free pass on something happening like that because you are in a relationship and you're all trying to be together and marriage just ain't got on the table yet, but y'all are maybe working to it maybe. So there's nothing wrong with a man trying to step up and marry you and make an honest woman out of you. There's nothing wrong with that. And you should be happy that a man wants to do that for you. Instead of walking around here being stupid and clueless about the shit that you doing. Because no matter what you laying up fucking, you laying up fucking acting like grown people. That's no matter whether you 13, 16, 26, 36, 56, it don't matter. You laying up fucking like a grown person. Which means you're going to start taking on grown people responsibilities. Which means maybe if you keep your motherfucking legs closed and actually get to know who the fuck you with and get to know that person and then fuck them, maybe you wouldn't end up in the baby mama situation that you may get in. I'm just saying. Because I'm telling you right, I mean, motherfuckers sit up and tell me, I can say right now, motherfucker, I get pregnant by a motherfucker, and motherfucker sit up and tell me, ask me, is it mine? I ain't got shit else to say to you. Because, I mean, we was in a relationship. We asked for an exclusive relationship. And then you going to turn around and ask me, is it yours? Bitch, I ain't got shit else to say to you no more. You going to have to do a whole bunch of groveling to come back in my life after saying some shit like that to me. Because that's blatantly telling me you think I'm a hoe. Even though I'm not a hoe, you think I'm a hoe. You automatically assuming I'm just going to do some hoe shit. That's offensive. That's rude. All of this relationship bullshit is out of control. I'm even looking at gigolos. And I'm like, and I'm thinking about, and they're telling me like Gigolo Showtime on Gigolos. Now, I did not expect that show to be what it was. Okay. But I got it's my nice softcore porn surprise. But I didn't expect it to be, reality. Like, The Cat House on HBO. I didn't expect it to be something like that. So, but yet I'm seeing all these women and I'm seeing black women, and that bothers me. Because, I mean, personally, I didn't think that black women had expounded out to paying for hoes now. I never, and then a black couple, I'm talking about a black couple that look normal. They look like they go to church. That's how they look. That's how conservative that couple look. And they literally bought a hoe. And that man sat up there and watched that hoe fuck the dog shit out of his husband. Out of his wife. And he was sitting right there. Now, yes, they husband and wife, and yes, there's no rules. We don't have any rules, strict concrete rules on if that shit is wrong or not. But, well, yeah, technically it is, because you ain't supposed to be having sex with your husband, technically. So, Okay, well then, yeah, that's probably a whole nother can of worms. But I'm just saying, I'm literally hearing bitches, people. You basically, it's 2 hours, $550 for 2 hours, $550 for 2 hours. If you want to fuck, you can fuck. If you don't want to fuck, you don't have to fuck. If you want to just talk, you can just talk. If you want to do fetish shit and fuck, you can do fetish shit and fuck. It's pretty much whatever goes. But motherfuckers is paying $550 for 2 hours to go fuck a stranger because allegedly you don't have time to date. You don't think enough of yourself to even want strings attached. Or, I'm not hearing these bitches talking about friends with benefits. I'm not hearing none of that. But basically, that is their friends with benefits. And you're paying a motherfucker $550 goddamn dollars to possibly fuck you, and they're a stranger. And then when I watch them fuck, it ain't even, I could count, let me see, I'm on season 3, I think now. I can probably count on one hand how many times that the sexual encounter that they involve is actually halfway look like they're making love or any type of passion compared to it looks like just dry bone ass, raw ass fucking. And to me, it's really fucking disgusting. It's fucking disgusting that you don't think enough of yourself to want to take the time to actually interact with someone, get to know someone, and then have a sexual relationship with them after the fact, after you've gotten to know them. You won't even take the time for yourself. You don't want strings attached. You just want some dick. And you wonder why these niggas are out here cheating on you. And you wonder why these niggas are out here mistreating your motherfucking ass. But you don't think enough of yourself. You only think enough of yourself to pay $550 goddamn dollars to a stranger to come just raw dog fuck you. No love. No love. Nowhere. What the fuck is going off in you fucking women's, in you bitches' mind? Seriously. What the fuck? All of this dating shit, relationship shit is fucked the fuck up. It ain't even fucking normal, the shit that's going down in something that was supposed to be such a beautiful of institutions. Love, marriage, relationships is supposed to, kids, it's supposed to be a beautiful thing. And we have taken a shit and piss on it and wonder why we get the response out of people that we do. You're the reason why. You bitches out here is the reason why. Because you are giving niggas ammunition to treat you like a whore. Not a hoe, whore. And you think that shit is okay, and it's not. It is not okay for a man to treat you like a whore. And it's not okay in your mind that you are allowing a man to treat you like a whore. Now it's getting worse. It's getting worse how I'm feeling about women. Seriously. You bitches have no self-esteem. None. None. I personally can't fucking believe it. I'm in fucking shock behind it. Because it's white women is doing it. Black women are doing it. All types of women are doing it. And that's the main thing that they say. They don't have time to date. And they don't want any strings attached. I just want to have sex and I want him to leave. What the fuck kind of fucked up bitch are you? That you won't even take enough time for yourself to find a decent sex partner to have a sexual relationship with. Literally, what the fuck is wrong with that? There's no way your life needs to be that busy. Because if you can go online and find a motherfucker to pay $550 for 2 goddamn hours, bitch, you can take your ass on a goddamn dating site. Bitch, you can take your ass to a motherfucking bar somewhere. Bitch, you can take your motherfucking ass and go get social somewhere instead of mail order escort. This is some bullshit. This is some real fucked up fucking bullshit that you bitches got in y'all's fucking head. And it's really demented. That you think your worth is tied into that only. But that's what's grinding my gears. Y'all take care, man. I mean, seriously, I'm serious. I'm really, because I mean, it's made it hard for me. I'm in my 40s. I've been married once. I have no children, and I actually want one, at least one. And it's a strong possibility I'm not gonna fucking get it because you low life bitches and niggas out here have taken a shit and piss on love, marriage, and relationships and treated like it's a piece of shit and throw it in the fucking trash can and do everything out of order and lay up and fuck and just get kids and have no relationship with the person who you are with. That you have a kid with this person and you don't even know them. And then when you find out who they are, you're angry beyond angry. And all this time has passed when you need to be co-parenting with your kid. At this point, it's not even about you anymore. And y'all sit up and fight and fuck. And that's all y'all do is sit up and fight and fuck. When you should have actually just fucking dated and got to know one another. And maybe if you would have got to know that motherfucker to find out how fucked up he was or what he was doing or not doing or get in his head to find out if you need to socialize with that motherfucker, you could have dodged a bullet and not have the fucking football team that you have with X amount of different baby daddies or X amount of different baby mamas and can't support them. It's fucking ridiculous and fucking pathetic that y'all have done this. And both parties are just as fucking wrong. Now, I understand you got to do what you got to do. You know, people do different things. They just do. Some things work for them. Some people don't. Like I said, to the normal people out here, I'm not fucking talking to you. I'm talking to the motherfuckers that's got this fucked up stigma in their mind about what the fuck real love is and what a relationship should be compared to doing everything out of fucking order. Hashtag Mega Riding Girls.